Every second, the world buys over 6,000 pieces of clothing. Most will be worn once. Many will never be worn at all. We live in an empire of abundance, a kingdom built on shelves that are always full and sales that never end. But beneath the glossy storefronts and influencer campaigns lies something far darker, an empire of dust. Because fast fashion isn't just about trends. It's about exploitation, extraction, and a cycle of destruction that begins in the cotton fields and ends in toxic landfills. It's a global conveyor belt fueled by human suffering and ecological devastation, disguised as choice. This is not a story about clothing. It's a story about how the clothes we wear are killing the planet. Most fast fashion begins in the fields. Cotton is hailed as natural, but it's a thirsty crop, consuming more water than almost any other. To produce a single t-shirt takes 2,700 liters of water, enough to keep one person alive for over 2 years. And that's just the beginning. In places like India and Uzbekistan, entire rivers have dried up to feed the cotton trade. The Aral Sea, once the fourth largest lake in the world, has shriveled into a toxic dust bowl. Winds now carry poisonous particles. Across continents, synthetic fibers are even worse. Polyester is plastic, made from crude oil. Every wash releases microplastics into the water system, invisible threads of destruction that end up in fish and then on our plates. And then there are the dyes. Toxic chemical dyes dumped into rivers, staining entire waterways and killing aquatic life. These aren't just fabrics, they're weapons of mass pollution. The raw materials of fast fashion come at the cost of ecosystems, wildlife, and the poorest human communities. The cost is invisible at checkout, but catastrophic in the real world. Once the raw material is ready, it travels thousands of miles to factories in Bangladesh, Vietnam, Ethiopia. Here, workers, mostly women and children, earn pennies an hour sewing garments for the Western world. The conditions are brutal, sweltering. Heat, abuse, 14-hour shifts. Safety is a luxury. Fires are common. Collapses happen. The Rana Plaza disaster in 2013 killed over 1,100 garment workers. The brands they worked for denied responsibility. Today, things haven't changed. They've simply moved deeper underground. Many workers are undocumented. Entire factory floors operate off-grid. No ventilation, no oversight, just silence and fear. Every stitch, every seam is soaked in someone else's suffering. After the runway hype fades, where does fast fashion go to die? To Ghana, to Chile, to giant landfills that look like hills of forgotten trends. In Accra's Kantamanto market, 15 million garments arrive every week. 40% are too damaged to sell. They become waste. These aren't donations, they're exports of pollution. Garments marketed as charity end up as trash, choking third world countries with rich world excess. Rain turns dyes into poison that leaches into the soil. Synthetic fabrics resist decay. The earth chokes on trends. The stench alone is enough to make breathing painful. It's not just landfill, it's feedback. These clothes circle back into our environment, our oceans, our bodies. And still, we keep buying. We tell ourselves it's harmless, that one more shirt won't matter, that the system is too big to fight, but every empire falls. Fast fashion isn't an industry, it's a machine. And every machine breaks when it feeds on its own waste. The empire of dust is collapsing, and we are wearing its ruins. This isn't just a story about clothes. It's about what we choose to see and what we choose to ignore. Will we look away or finally see the true cost of style? Because beneath every closet, lies a trail of blood, plastic, and dust. This is the invisible collapse. Subscribe to uncover the stories they want you to forget.